Alrighty, so this is the Drag Race review. Hopefully no firecrackers go off as I'm doing this. I tried to do it last night, but it didn't work out. So, let's get into the episode, shall we? It is Snatch Game. It's basically the RuPaul episode that's like everyone's favorite. Like everyone waits for Snatch Game. So the ladies get back into the workroom after Mayhem's elimination, and India is just happy to be here. She's been in the bottom 3 times so far, and I gotta say, last episode, I honestly don't think, she was supposed to be in the bottom. But whatever, she's glad to be here. So they look at the votes, of all who voted for each other, and we see that all the lipsticks say Mayhem. So that means Mayhem also voted for herself. And I just gotta say, what is it with the queens voting for themselves? There's so many queens that try out for the second chance to be on All Stars, so I don't get why they give up, why would you even put your own name? Or they can see the writings on the wall for production, because sometimes, they just know, well, I'm guessing it's just my time to go, and I'm not about to fight anymore. Anywho. Next day, they get to the workroom. RuPaul announces on the video that, of course, it's Snatch Game that's coming up. Now, RuPaul enters the workroom. Of course, the suit is lovely, gorge. I gotta say, with Snatch Game of Love, I prefer the regular Snatch Game, just the comedy aspect of it. I don't really like the little love game part, because basically they split it into 2 rounds where it's like 3 queens and then it's another 3 queens, instead of them all competing against one another. So they're all getting ready. It looks like Jujubee is going to be doing Eartha Kitt. Now, Eartha Kitt has been done 2 times before in Drag Race. So the first time, I believe, was Chi Chi DeVayne in her Snatch Game. She did okay, from what I remember. And All Stars last year, Valentina tried to do it, and it wasn't that great. Now, Shea Coulee said she's going to do Flavor Flav, and I'm just like, she's going to take a risk. Okay, first of all, it's, we're doing men on Snatch Game, but I got to say, Kennedy Davenport did Little Richard, and he knocked it out the park. So, Shay might, she might prove me wrong. She did, but we'll get to that. So Ru comes in the workroom to do a little run around to see what everyone's doing. Alexis Mateo is doing this man I've never heard of. His name is Walter Mercado. Don't know who he is. Let me know in the comments. But I'm guessing he's just some Liberace type psychic character. Okay. Ru is actually amused by it. I'm not. Next up, India. She's going to be doing Jeffree Star, Skeletor, if you guys don't know. And Ru isn't impressed at all. He tries to do a test run of her character, and no. Ru's not impressed. Next, we have Ru going to see Blair, and Blair is going to do Ellen DeGeneres. And again, Ru's just not impressed. And Blair's like, well, I only came with plan A, no plan B. And it's really strange because the queens know that Snatch Game is coming. So you think they should have a plan A or a plan B. I don't know. I'm thinking after 15,000 seasons, you would have at least a backup. So the Snatch Game starts, and the first round is going to be Alexis, India, and Cracker. Cracker's doing Gaga, Alexis is doing the Liberace character, and India's doing Jeffree Star. Already, Cracker is not that funny. The look is cute. Alexis's look, this Donald Trump wig she got on, I'm not feeling it, but I'm guessing this is how the character looks. At least with India, her look of Jeffree Star is spot on. It's actually kind of funny. And that was the only thing that was funny about it, because this was really bad to me. Nobody was funny. Cracker had maybe a joke or two. Ru was living for Alexis the entire round. I'm sorry I got ahead of myself, but the celebrity bachelor for this segment, his name is Tommy Dorfman. Some white gay, never heard of him until a friend told me, oh, he's from this TV show. And I was just like, he does look familiar. And I was like, oh, he's from 13 Reasons Why. And I'm like, okay, I see it now. So yeah, the game started. India is not funny at all. It's kind of painful, hard to watch. I'm thinking because Cracker and India are so mediocre that Alexis is shining, because nobody was funny on this round for me. Let me know in the comments if y'all thought Alexis was funny. I didn't think she was funny. So, to no one's surprise, Alexis wins this round. Now, the next round is Blair, Jujubee, and Shay. Blair is Ellen, Jujubee is Eartha Kitt, and Shay is Flavor Flav. Flavor Flav! It really is easy to mock this character, so maybe Shay was on to something. Jujubee out the gate is amazing. Like, she's capturing everything about Eartha Kitt. It's hilarious. Shay, surprisingly, like, the Flavor Flav is hilarious as well. Like, I didn't even see Blair, unfortunately, but yeah, they're both killing it. So the celebrity bachelor for this round is Jeffrey Boyer Chapman. Now, I know him from Unreal. He's also going to be hosting Canada Drag Race as well. He's fine. He's really cute. He kind of reminds me of Usher too. Someone pointed that out. I'm feeling him. And before we start the game, Ru kind of does this very uncomfortable little skit with Jeffrey where they look like they're about to kiss. It was very cringy. Very cringy. It was just really awkward for me to watch. So Blair started out okay as Ellen, but Jujubee and Shay, it was their challenge. Like, it was hilarious. I did not want it to end. They actually saved this episode for me. I gotta say, like, when their round started, the rest of the episode was amazing. Now, through this round, like, Blair is like slowly sinking, and while she's sinking, Shay and Jujubee are soaring right now. And personally, I thought Jujubee was the best. She had me cracking up. But Jeffrey chooses Shay, which I don't have a problem with. I just thought Juju, in my opinion, did a little bit better. So it's elimination day. The ladies are getting ready. And pretty much with Snatch Game, you know if you did a good or bad job. So we kind of already know who's in the top and who's in the bottom. And it really looks like India's going to be the first drag queen to be in the bottom 4 times, to my knowledge. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. So we're at the runway. Will Ru finally slay the runway after, let's see, 3 bad outfits, 1 meh? Will she please, like, please God, please let it be a good look. Ru comes out looking stunning. I'm like, yes, mother. Like, she, like, hair and makeup, flawless, this white wig. She comes out in a beautiful paint splash ball gown, taking her time down the runway. This is the Ru that I know. So I feel vindicated that now I don't have to worry about, okay, what is going on? Why is Ru falling right now? This is mother. So yes, love this look. Love everything about it. 10s, 10s, 10s. And of course, we have the 2 bachelors from the challenge as the guest judges. So the runway category today is, it's Prom Queen Fantasy. First up is Cracker. I'm not feeling this dress. It's like pink. It's pretty tacky looking. Very Vegas-y. Doesn't scream prom to me. The makeup is intentionally bad with pimples added. Now, I get that she was going for like a comedic effect, but terrible execution. That is not even pretty, you know? And I think Gigi did it better with her final look from season 12. Like when she did the whole brace face geek, but she still looked beautiful, you know? Next up is Alexis, looking gorgeous in red, like a quinceañera prom. Makeup is flawless, hair. I love the look. Like, yeah, I like it. India Farah. This is giving me craft tease. It's not really prom, but the makeup and hair is flawless as usual. The corset with these big boobs like spilling over is a little distracting. So it's a meh for me. It's not the whole look, but it's just meh. Blair, bitch. Oh my God. Now, that's how you do the runway when you know you didn't kill the main challenge, you know? Like, she comes out, red tuxedo gown with the top hat, just looking amazing. It's pretty flawless. I think this was like almost my favorite look of the night. Then she gets to the end of the runway, takes off the hat, and it's a crown. Like, it's gender bending. I love it. It's pretty flawless. I'm gagged. Keep Blair here. She has really excelled since her last season. Next up is Jujubee serving 80s prom. I love it. I think it's really cute. She looks like a lavender dream. I love it. She's selling it to me. Shea Coulee. She slayed it again. My girl. Like, she comes out giving you Carrie with the blood. And I gotta say, I can't wait to see what Raja from season 3 has to say, because Raja did the whole paint over her head. But Shea Coulee takes it further and gives us a concept, because with the blood, you see the rose petals falling down, and it's a callback to season 9 when she got eviscerated by Sasha Velour. And once that wig with the flowers came up, I mean, that was a wrap. So I love this little callback. The dress is amazing. Like, that's what was the little that made it better than Blair's, because this had like a complete like a personal story. I loved it. It was really flawless. I'm thinking Shea's gonna win the whole week. It was flawlessly executed. I just had to add that on too. So we get to the judges. The judges weren't feeling Cracker's performance. The runway was pretty blah too. India, they loved her runway, but they didn't feel her Snatch Game at all. Like, we know she's in the bottom. Blair, they loved the look. I think she's safe, but it was like, well, you did good with your Ellen, but it just wasn't funny. Yeah, Michelle gave that critique. I'm like, okay, it was good, but it wasn't funny. Okay, whatever. So it looks like Shea and Jujubee are in the top, of course. Alexis seemed like she's going to be safe. So I just want to point out there was a judging moment with Shea when she was going over like how her outfit is dedicated to like, oh, well, I was supposed to be the queen, but it was snatched from me. Like, just, it was the comparison of getting, you know, the pig blood dumped over you. And she said that, you know, that moment followed her. And I believe her, because I could just imagine what Asia from season 10 feels like with the butterflies, because that will follow you. And she said it did to her meet and greets where fans would incorporate rose petals when they meet her, and she felt like a joke. So the judges, you know, reassure Shea that you are never a joke. I kind of got a little misty-eyed because Shea is my girl and I love her. So yeah, I really thought that was a really touching moment, that they reassure her like, Shea, you're not a joke. You were amazing. You were a stellar drag queen. So Shea wins the fucking challenge, of course. I mean, to no one's surprise. And Ru reveals a big twist. So if you are not the winning drag queen of the week, all of y'all are in the bottom. No more safe queens for the rest of the competition. So we get back to the workroom, and the ladies are, you know, they're pretty shook by this new twist. Alexis' face is cracked because, you know, Shea is in the top, and we remember from previous episodes that Alexis voted for Shea when she was in the bottom. So Shea does bring that up, and she's like, well, why should I keep you here? Alexis, I gotta say, she gave a really compelling rebuttal to Shea's argument. She's like, well, if that's in your character, but remember, every action has a reaction that has a consequence. And I'm like, oh, okay. So now we have our drama of the episode that kind of flips everything upside down. India wants to talk to Shea about how Alexis was plotting with Mayhem to get India to vote for Shea. Yeah, so Shea's blown away by this information. She lets the other girls know what was said. Alexis is like, girl, you're a motherfucking liar. India doubles down on it. She's like, I'm not lying, girl. And I'm just like, was she really like throw Alexis under the bus for television? Like, who's lying here, you know? And it kind of sucks because Alexis really went hard for India, and that's your season 3 queen. So I'm just wondering, like, how can India do that to her? I don't know. Because we know, like, India's in the bottom for the 4th time. She want to stay at all costs. But yeah, this was pretty dramatic. I enjoyed it, but I'm just like, is this production fucking with us, or is this real? Now, who do I think should go home? I mean, I honestly think India should go home. Now, when I was watching, I was like, I will be gagged if they make Alexis go home, because even though I didn't like that Alexis voted for Shay, Alexis does not deserve to go home. Alexis deserves to be in the top 3 in the final. So I will be gagged. I was having anxiety throughout this, like, the final parts of this episode. So we see who the queens are voting for. They don't show us at all, but it is so fucking dramatic. Like, oh my God. So then we see that India votes for Alexis and Alexis votes for India. So India, when she's choosing, she looks in the mirror, she gets Alexis's name, and she says, "The truth will set you free. Stop acting the fool, girl." I thought this was so clever. If you go back to I think it was All Stars, and she told, what was that queen's name? The big one. Mimi, I'm first. She's like, "Act the fool, girl." Like, just using that line, I thought that was really, really clever. This is dramatic as fuck. And we're at the lip sync. So we see the lip sync assassin is Vanessa Vanjie Mateo. I mean, I didn't really see her as a lip sync assassin. I could think of maybe 4 off the top of my head who were, but okay. I mean, Vanjie is entertaining TV. Why not? Would that be crazy if Vanjie wins the lip sync and she has to send her own drag mother home, Alexis Mateo? Like, I will be gagged. So yeah, like, throughout this whole scene, I'm just like, oh my God, who's gonna go home now? I thought I knew, but I don't think I know now. So the song is "Open Up Your Heart" by Madonna. I wouldn't choose this as a drag song, but okay, why not? They're going 2 different routes. Now, Shay is going sultry. Vanessa Vanjie is like, she's doing Janet right now, like Janet moves. So it's 2 different energies. Shay is kind of selling it a bit more to me. I'm enjoying her more. It looked a little bit even keel at first, but I think Shay, she's selling it more. And into the lip sync, RuPaul decides that Shay wins. She wins the $10,000. She now has $30,000 in tips. Go Shay. And I just gotta say, Vanjie is a star. Like, bring her back for, to compete on All Stars. Like, she's just always a delight. Like, she makes everybody in the room laugh. Like, bring her back. Give her her own show. I have butterflies in my stomach as Shay is about to pick the lipstick. I'm like, oh my God, who's she gonna choose? Who's she gonna choose? She gives this whole speech to make us think she's gonna vote for Alexis, and she votes for India. Okay, fair. I'm just like, whew. Okay. Now, I was annoyed by this. I'm pretty sure production orchestrated all of this shit. India is sticking to her guns. She said Alexis did it. Is it really worth losing a friendship over this? I mean, hopefully her and Alexis was in cahoots in making this drama, but that would be crazy. But I gotta say, like, wouldn't the shit been captured on camera if India was telling the truth? So I looked at Untucked. They didn't release any footage, but they did show that India would have went home regardless. Like, all the other queens voted for India too. So yeah, bye to India. There are now 5 queens left. I'm wondering, are they going to have a twist episode? Because there's usually 10 episodes in the season. So yeah, it's only going to get harder because I'm thinking, it could be anybody to go home now. It's top 5. But yeah, I will see you guys for the next episode. As always, hit that like button, please, please. I know my Drag Race reviews aren't, the most popular, but I love the show so much, so I'm going to keep doing it till the fucking end. So yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you for the next episode. Bye.